Yo, what up? My name's Antonio Konja. This is Should We Do a Podcast? All right. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. This is Should We Do a Podcast? Should We Do a Podcast? I am the host, Antonio, and today I have my uncle,
Mike Konja.
Oh, okay. I was gonna run down your credits.
Sure, okay,
all right. This is my uncle, multiple business owner, father to 3 of my cousins. That's about it. Mike Konja, how are you doing?
Doing great, doing great. I want to do that because I'm like outspoken person and I'm like kind of black sheep of the family.
Yeah, out of all the uncles I have,
10 boys and 1 girl in my family, and I'm like Mike stands out high.
You're the only uncle who I could see doing this.
Yeah.
So thanks for being on the show.
Yeah, you're welcome. I wanted to do this, not for you because it's for you, and I never done this, and I want to see how it's gonna be.
Cool. Okay, so then I guess that sort of answers my first question. So I start all of these off the same way. How do you feel about podcasts? Have you listened to any?
I watched one of them, actually, only one, and I was blown away first minute I watched it, and I called Antonia. I said I wanted to do this.
Which did you? Oh, it was mine.
Yes.
You listened to mine?
Yes.
Oh.
I only watched yours.
Hell yeah.
And it was with, I think, Edman.
Oh, you watched Edmonds?
Yes.
No, for some reason, I guess that was the first episode, but that one got the most views.
Yeah.
So many people. I had a lot of people come up to me at the store and say, "Hey, I like the podcast." Mm-hmm. So I've had a lot of people. So you've never done this, so you wanted to do it.
I wanted to do it because I wanted to tell people how I started this, how I created my own job, my own world. It came all like an accident.
Yeah.
And I flew by it.
All right. Well, then, I know most of it, but run it down. Start it from the beginning. Tell us where you got your start. Where are you from? Tell the people.
Oh.
Because I know.
I'm from the hood. Actually, I'm from.
You're not from the hood.
I'm from Baghdad, Iraq. So I come in
the hood
in 1979 to United States. So 12 years old kid, 13, and going to the high school, and get bullied by people, calling me camel jacking, stuff like that. My own people called me that at first week in the high school. And then I decided I would never speak Chaldean to these Chaldean people. I concentrate only in English and to be better than these people.
Did you know I don't know, but back in Iraq they didn't speak any English at all.
We had English was from the 2nd grade.
Oh really? Oh, so
yeah.
you knew
but
some
English. But it was English. Yeah, I flunked every class every year. I barely passed. I had like 48. They give you 5 credit to pass 50. When you pass 50, like that's almost a D. Mm-hmm. So like, yay, I passed.
Barely passed.
Every year, my English was my worst subject,
mm-hmm.
and the hardest subject for me. But it was dialogue, so like English. So like
it's probably like grammar.
The grammar, yes, yeah. Like a home or cat. I remember a few things, but no, I was the worst one.
In English?
English.
Out of
Frank was the best one in English.
So so
all to college.
Right. So all of my, this is for the people, not you. All of my all of my uncles, like you guys all. Well, how old was Frank when you guys came? Uncle Frank, who's your oldest brother?
Probably in 25.
Yeah, so
26. Yeah.
And you're number what out of 11?
I'm number 7.
Number 7. So you're right. More towards the older, but you were 12, 13 when you came.
No, probably 15, 16 years old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you
I was in 10th grade when I was first. My high school was first year 10th grade in the United States. Then I repeated my senior year 1 more year. So actually, I was for 3 years in the high school.
Mm-hmm.
And
so you already did English.
ESL classes in the high school.
So how was that coming to America if you had to do senior year twice?
Well, when my mom decided to who wants to go to America, I was my first hand said, I want to go. I was the first one.
Really?
I guess I need a change in my
Your scenery?
no change life maybe, because mom brought a lot of joy when she came to visit.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to have a change.
Mm-hmm. And what did you know? What did you know about America when you were like younger?
Nothing. Just my mom told me you're gonna be in a bike all day long, and you're gonna be playing in the park all day long, and I want to do that.
Wow.
Well, it wasn't like that. Sorry. I came in on Wednesday or Thursday, and I started working on Monday.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And I worked
So you have.
I went to the high school, so I'll get out of school at 2 o'clock. I'll
Mhm.
make sure to catch bus, and that was in Oak Park High School. So you think of 9 Mile and Coolidge, and take a bus to go to 9 Mile and Woodward, then take another bus to 9 Mile to downtown Detroit, and I worked till 10 o'clock at night, came home, take a shower, and go to sleep, and the same day every day.
Did it over and out.
It was like eating cornflakes every day, same day.
Corn. So what was your? I mean, were you excited when you first came?
I love America.
Even though you had to you started work from, 16.
We
Yeah,
worked
16,
hard
Yeah.
and a lot, but from a day one, we loved America because.
What was the first thing you remember coming here and being like, wow, this is America? Like, what was your like?
Well, first day we came in, my uncle passed away that time. Like, was almost like a week only. So we came into my brother's house, and the first thing they put on the table, Primo's pizza, the largest pizza. They had the 24 inches large pizza, and it was full of vegetable and everything else. And I looked it up and I said, yuck. And people said, in 2 days or next week, you'll be eating it. And it was so true. I started eating it after like 4 days, and I love pizza.
So Primo's Pizza, I don't even think about it.
They are still available in Oakland County. That was a 9 Mile in Scotia, and it's still open for business. We're talking 40 years ago.
Wow. Yeah, so you've been here, almost 40 years this year?
Last year we turned 40. 1979, August 8, 1979.
Wow.
I got a stamp to my passport.
Do you still have your original passport?
I still have Iraqi passport,
Really?
yes.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I mean, I didn't have.
My picture is scarce, but I'm good.
Who looks the most like you when you were at that age? Probably, I would say Doran. Doran, maybe.
There's 4 or 5. Well, my Doran looks exactly like me, but I think 4 or 5 my brothers look alike. Like Matt, Matthew, me, Max, Amy. We all look alike, resembling each other.
Wow. So
the outsider is your dad, Bill. He looked like, I always called him Chinese.
Really?
Because he had the flat face, kinda.
Yeah.
So, but he was the cutest one.
We had that one. He
had the smile.
I never seen the one picture that we have at our house. He's just like, he just looks so.
Yeah, he does that.
Yeah, he's still got the same.
He's sucking all the stomach down.
Okay, so
just like Michael.
No.
Your brother.
Yeah. Okay, so first thing, so you had Primo's Pizza. So where were you working when you first started? When you first came,
Well, of course you work in a party store, and I worked with Uncle Basil in downtown Detroit. And I did that for almost a year to 2 years. Then it wasn't good enough. I started working in a supermarket with some cousins, and they were in Hamtramck. Then
I didn't know you worked at Hamtramck.
Yeah, in the supermarket. Then after that, I got a job offer to work in Brownstown, in Michigan, 4th Street, and Vreeland. Pick Pack.
At Pick Pack?
Yes, and I'm talking in 1981, 82. Do you remember Reagan time? Because
I don't remember.
Everything was dead in America.
I wasn't there.
And I know you were not there. You were still not developed.
That wasn't even a thought.
Yeah, I don't know if your mom was or not, but
80,
anyway.
89,
But in 1982, I started working in Downriver, and I'm still in Downriver.
So how did you get to Pick Pack? Just
somebody offered me a job.
Just like, we need you over here.
And that was 45 minutes drive each way from my house in Southfield.
Yeah.
And we drove it every day because it was an opportunity for us to go somewhere to become big.
Bigger.
Yeah, bigger than.
What was I mean? 82, what was around here? Because, like, I mean, I know what's over here now, but, like,
There was no Target, no Walmart,
yeah.
not a Myers, nothing. That corner was none. Was all non-developed. Was all field.
So it was just Pick Pack.
Yeah.
Pick Pack and N&J?
N&J, correct.
Wow, so just the two.
Mm.
No 7-Eleven there.
7-Eleven was there.
Oh, was it?
N&J was there. By Pick Pack was all field. None. Just the apartment and the hospital was there.
Wow.
But nothing else developed. Nothing. No Myers, no Target. Actually, instead of Target, it used to be Monroe Bank Trust, I think, was there, if I'm not mistaken.
It was a big-ass bank?
Yes, right in the corner. And Kmart was there
Oh, yeah, I
in
remember
that corner. And that was the biggest shopping place to go to, I guess it was then.
Kmart. Wow. I remember when Kmart's closed. Luke at the store, I've known Luke's one of my best friends. I've known him since second grade. He worked at Super K.
Super K?
At Super K
Yeah.
before it closed.
The one in Woodhaven?
No.
Or the one in Southgate?
Southgate. Yeah.
The one in Southgate?
That was the one he worked at. But, like, my mom used to talk about Kmart and how it was huge. And how
Yeah,
there's
well, it was Kresge and Kmart when I came in '79, and we used to go there to Kresge, and we loved it a lot. But in the blue light, I experimented that with the Kmart blue light special. They used to have a cart, and they'll go in one corner, and they turn the lights on, so they have this merchandise on sale, 20% off or 50% off. And the whole display will sell out in an hour, and people just walked in to the blue light and get the product for that sale items.
Oh, wow.
That's why they Kmart went known for blue light special.
I didn't know that. So they literally just had, like, a section in the corner of the store?
Yeah, like a front display, say, like the end of the alley. They have a huge display. Then they bring a cart with a like how fire department, they have the spinning lights.
Yeah.
And it will be blue.
Oh,
And they turn it on. When it turns on, that the whole display, let's say, was cereal. Let's say instead of $1.99, it would have been
like
$1.
A dollar. Wow.
There was no such thing $1.99. That was too expensive.
Yeah.
Cereals were $1 before, maybe 59 cents.
for a big
Pack
old
of
box?
cigarettes when I came in was 68 cents.
68 cents, which is crazy. Now they're like 7
And
something.
people was complaining when they went to 75 and $1. I was gonna quit smoking. I bet you the son of a bitch he's still smoking.
Still smoking. $7. They're like $6.
$7 up now with tax and everything.
$7.40 out the door.
Gasoline was 69 cents.
That's crazy. When I started driving, gas was almost $4 a gallon, which is crazy. Okay, so anyways, all of that we got all. I understand what Downriver looked like. It was nothing. No Applebee's. There was no Applebee's.
Nothing.
Nothing. So what was
None.
West Road?
Was Ford Motor on that property. It's from West, that corner from West and Allen, and where Walmart is.
Yeah.
And all that was only owned by Ford Motor, that dispenser, whatever it is, those big oil tanks.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know what they're called, but yes, I know what you're talking about.
But the oil tank was all over that side, so they moved them. Remember, moved them close to 75. So all that property become empty for development. But that property was smelled a lot of like oil base. But people don't care. Wants to build property, and they made downtown Woodhaven.
Yeah. So 82. You're there. You're at Pick Pack. Who else did you work with?
Matt worked with me. So every day I wait for Matt to get off work, and we drive together to work. And
So you guys
Matthew started working there a little bit. Junior was working there for us a little bit when he was a little kid. And I'm sure you heard story. Joey, like always, his pants was dropping and walking, like shoveled his feet. But Junior is awesome.
I only the most recent story that I heard from Jay was when we were at grandma's house, and he was telling me how he had the stick of dynamite in his hands, and he
Well, remember
he blew up.
Jay all day long. What he did at Pickback, do bottles. We used to get tons. If you think you got a lot of bottles today,
No, I know we get nothing.
oh my
nowhere
God, we used to get truck and trucks and trucks. People dumping bottles to us. I think Jay, we will do probably 4 to 5 hours bottles a day.
Wow.
Just put them
but-
bottles away.
And like separate, like
separate 'em
actually separate
by
'em.
companies
Yeah.
and to get them ready to be picked up
Because
for
that's
next
how
orders.
because that's how it was when I first started at the store. We like separated them, and
Unbelievable.
we had to do the glass and the
And roaches and cigarette and disgusting things in the bottles.
ruined.
I'm so glad now they have machines, and good luck to the supermarket. They could have all that.
Yeah, okay. So Jay was, how old was Jay running around? Because what at that point
He was probably 12 years old, maybe 13. He worked in the weekend with us.
How old are you at that point?
I
You had to
was
be
over 21, probably 23.
23.
22.
Matt was.
Do you remember we still worked 70 hours?
Yeah.
I didn't even know how to order McDonald's because I didn't know how.
Mm-hmm.
All I did work.
Yeah. So you would at 21. So you finished high school. You didn't go to? Did you?
I went for 1 year and a half of college. I just bought myself out to the college. I was buying time because I was not even green card holder then.
Mm-hmm.
I was just student.
Mm-hmm. You had a
So
student
when
visa.
when I had a student visa, you have to work. You have to go 12-hour credit for college to stay in America.
Mm-hmm.
And when I paid 12 credit for that time, let's say you were paying $1 credit, I was paying $3, triple. But I did that for a year and a half. Eventually, I got a green card through my mom, rest in peace.
Mm.
And we are a citizen. I'm proud to be a United States citizen.
So, what was it like when you got your green card finally? Were you excited?
Actually, me and Uncle Athir, we went to Canada. And when we crossed Canada, we were so disappointed because they hauled us back and they checked our car, the customs, and so we didn't have a good time. We just went to Canada, said, we crossed, we ran left the United States. That's the day we did. Me and Art, we drove to Canada.
That was your celebration.
That was a celebration.
To
Whoa.
go. Was that? That's like actually. No, I don't even think I went when I turned 19. How everybody gets their enhanced license and goes. I didn't even go to Canada for like my 19th. I don't know.
Well, then I think there was no driver license. You have to have either a green
It's your
card
passport.
or passport and stuff like that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So okay, so you're at the store, you and Matt and Matthew and Jay. So how long were you at Pickpack for?
Give and take at least 8 years to 10 years.
Mm-hmm. And
Back and forth because Uncle Basil worked in there a little bit too.
mm-hmm.
For
Oh,
a while, yeah.
so between
Basil
there.
was in the chemo. He finished his chemo. He started working at Pickpack with us and stuff like that, and there was a good days. And I left. Somebody gave me opportunity to open up a video store. They thought Mike will be good for video. I see something. He likes something new.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's 1987 or 1988. So
Was
we
a big-
opened our first video store called Fast Tracks.
Mm-hmm. Where
And
was
your
it?
mom gave us their name.
Really?
Yes.
Where was it at? Where was Fast
Vreeland,
Tracks? I know-
Vreeland and Allen
Oh, so video exclusive was Fast Tracks?
was Fast Track.
Wow.
Throwback. Went to Hollywood Video. Then Hollywood Video came in big. We had to change our name. We called us Mammoth for a while. Then we created our own name called Video Exclusive.
Wow. So how was that starting? Were you like, I mean,
I loved it because I have ADD. I didn't even know that till like
recently?
10 years ago maybe because I like changes. It's just like my chair right now. I'm getting too used to it. I need to change.
I
So
see you-
changes was good. I need something new. And the
Mhm.
video was good because every week he had new releases.
Mhm.
So that was excitement for me.
Yeah. What was the big movie that came out in '87? I'm trying to think. I don't know. My references are not.
No?
Yeah.
Beetlejuice.
Beat with oh my god, fucking what's his fucking name? Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
I didn't like Beetlejuice.
And Gina Davis.
I didn't like Beetlejuice. Did you like Beetlejuice?
Oh, they did it so well. Oh my God. We only had like 8 copies back in 1987, just a video store. I learned when I went you learn the business as like a snowball.
Mhm.
It gets bigger and bigger. So if I knew, let's say, a year later that I was in business, Beetlejuice would come out and be that big, I would probably have 60 copies.
Mhm.
But that time, and Lethal Weapon came out too that time.
Ooh, Danny Glover.
And above the law with the kung fu guy, the martial
Jackie
arts
Chan.
guy. No.
Bruce Lee.
No, one more. It was a white guy, tall. Anyway, so we did really, really well. Beetlejuice, remember, when they come to the video then,
Yeah.
they take 6 months to come on cable.
Uh-huh. So you had 6 months.
So
where
6
you
months
could only
window.
watch-
So that movie would stay 6 months in the New Orleans section, and you're milking them like a cow, and you were charging $3 a rental. Oh my God, you paid $70 for a movie tape. That used to be $70 a tape for VHS, and I'll be making $500 on that copy,
Wow.
each copy.
Just one.
One.
Damn.
That much money you made in the videos. It was a great time. Good money makers.
So, what was because I remember I saw so many movies at your house. You guys always just had movies and movies and movies at your house. I can't even remember half of the movies that I saw. And anytime I can't think of a movie, I just figured that I saw it at your house.
Well,
But
my
like-
life is like a movie. Like I talk to employees and
You
they do
start at the hood.
impressions of different movie like it happened. Like one of the things that stuck in my mind a lot, and I'm gonna say you should guys Google it. The movie Cocktail with Tom Cruise. There's a scene in the beach, and he was bartending, and he went to this lady, and he was hustling with her, and she said, wait a minute, does it say in my forehead, fuck me? He looked at her, he dropped her drink, and he walked away. 10 minutes later, she asked him to go to bed with her.
Jeez.
So that's the part of the movie, and that's the scene. I love this, what she said.
Yeah.
Is like catchy.
I never seen Cocktail. All right.
Google it.
What's your favorite movie? Go. Favorite movie that you saw at the store, or that you just favorite movie in general? Go.
I have a lot of movies. I like drama a lot. So because I like movies never been made again, like Pulp Fictions. I love that movie. I like Quentin Tarantino a lot.
Did you like Pulp Fiction? Did you like the Kill Bills?
Yes, because it's just bloody and stuff. But
Mhm.
it's a movie is cannot be made again. It's that kind of movies I enjoy.
Same like The Matrix. Like the
Matrix, yeah, and another movie. Let's say English Patient came out that time and won Academy Awards. There's a lot of movies that Color Purple. There's movies that create America, create director, create an image for Hollywood.
Mm-hmm. So like okay, so Pulp Fiction. What else? Give me four.
Tom Cruise.
Top Gun.
Top Gun was a great movie. Cocktail.
What's
the
the other
Firm
one?
he made. All these were great movie, great actor. My
Same
favorite
Pretty
actors.
Woman.
My favorite actors
Maybe that's a better
is
way. Is he in Pretty Woman? Is Tom Cruise in Pretty Woman?
no, that's the no,
I don't know.
no. He's impossible. The Mission Impossible.
Oh
with Tom
yeah.
Cruise.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
That's what I
that's
was thinking.
impossible
Okay, favorite
movies.
actors go. Tom Cruise.
Got a blank.
Pacino. Do you like
Pacino's okay.
Do you like the gangster movies? Like Godfather,
I like some gangster movies,
Casino.
but I like good stories. Like a Casino was a great story. I never, believe it or not, I'm sorry, I haven't never watched Godfather because I can't give you 3 hours of my time.
So I've seen the first one because my dad loves The Godfather, and I've heard it's one of the greatest movies of all time. Honestly, The Godfather was really slow.
Yeah.
The first one was
Yeah.
super slow. The second one, and people say that's probably the worst one. I think the second one was a lot better because they cut between his son and him, so they like show some of
Yeah.
the first Godfather, but they like show
Otherwise, the
his.
second movie is not as good as the first one.
But I think the second Godfather was a lot
The
better.
third
than the
one
first
was great because it was dealing with the church and stuff like that.
Mhm. Oh, I
So
didn't
the
know that.
favorite actor that I have, he's still alive. He does the festival, the movie festival. I forgot his name.
I have
oh my
no.
God, I
have
love
no.
this actor. Anyway,
You obviously don't love him that much.
no, I do. He's old, but he's a great actor because he could just sit the movie would have done. There's a lot of good actors.
What other movies? I need to know what his name is. What other movies is he in?
The
Festival?
Natural.
I don't know.
Google The Natural, the movie The Natural.
I don't.
His name is, I'll get him, but he was Barbara Streisand with a lot of movies too.
Kevin Bacon.
No,
No, that's dirty.
Anyway, Google it later.
Oh no, I need to know now. That's gonna
Oh
bother
my
me so
God.
much. Anyways, okay, we can keep moving, but just keep
I'll
thinking.
get
of-
his name somewhere.
Think of it, because that's gonna bother me. Okay, so, all right, so, because I'm trying to. So, okay, what else? So like, Jurassic Park. I'm just trying to think of like those big.
Sarah, Google The Natural. Who's the actor?
Where? We're
Yeah.
struggling.
The baseball movie, The Natural.
Oh, there's people who are listening to this who are losing their mind.
Yeah.
Who are like, I don't know.
We're sitting and no, one more. It's a guy.
Gary Levinson.
No.
That sounds like a regular ass guy.
Yeah, I don't even know who that guy. Robert Redford. My all-time favorite actor. He's phenomenal.
I couldn't.
And the guy did Up in the Air. What's his name? I know the actor. He's just married to the lady from. Anyway, there's a lot of actors. Tom Cruise is one of them too.
Tom Cruise.
They
Robert
could just be in a movie, and a movie just beautiful, runs really well.
Like I think Leonardo DiCaprio does a really
Leonardo
good job.
DiCaprio is a phenomenal actor.
Really good job of
Yes.
that. Who else?
The guy he just did with Robert Dick, he just won Academy Awards.
Oh,
Supporting actor.
not Al Pacino. Joe Pesci?
No,
No. Did you see The Irishman?
no, I didn't want to give him 3 hours.
Yeah, I couldn't.
It
do
wasn't
it.
enough. Like I didn't want to watch it.
I watched about 10 minutes of it, and it was
No.
so slow. It was so
Yeah.
boring. Did you see Parasite? That was what I wanted to ask
I
you.
wanted to see that. It's available in the video store, but I don't
It's
want to take it. But I think there's a subtitle.
It's really, really good. So I was not, because I don't watch very many foreign movies, and I was like, oh, I don't want to sit here and read the whole movie. It maybe took about 5-10 minutes, and I was like, oh, okay, I get what's going on. And like, I really would only read the subtitles every
But
now
he had
and-
a lot of English movies that were really good.
Yeah.
We have one in the video store. I forgot the name of it. It's about this train. They get disease, and the people get in the train, and they just go around the world.
Mm-hmm.
Really good action movie available in the video store. I'm sorry, I don't have the name of it, but the same director, same director, and I heard it's phenomenal.
I would 100% suggest Parasite. It's really
Yeah.
good. And like somebody else was asking me, like, the subtitles get in the way. Like after about 10 minutes,
Yeah, you
like,
get used to it.
you
Your
kinda-
eyes and your everything else get visual.
Yeah.
Get used to it.
And
Same
you-
thing. Remember there used to be the widescreen,
Mhm.
and people hated that.
Oh, the black bars?
Yes.
Or the white bars?
But actually, they could see more, just like rear view mirror.
Mm-hmm.
So when you explain to people after 10 minutes, you don't even realize the lines are there.
Yeah.
You just enjoy the movie, the wide picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Lot of.
So after the video store, I decided to open a second video store, and it was
'Cause
in
I mean-
Dearborn Heights.
I mean, like we had like so. I have so many.
I had
many
a lot
memories.
of success. That video store was phenomenal. We just closed it 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So that video store was almost 28 years.
The one
30
over here?
years, 30 years in business.
Wasn't that like 3 years ago? This one
Yeah,
closed.
yeah,
the one
yeah.
over here.
So
Oh my
almost
gosh.
27, 28 years was in business.
Yeah, because I remember, like, I think I'm in a weird age range because, like, I remember going to the video store and I remember Netflix starting and, like, now I'm, like, all on streaming stuff. But, like, I remember going to the video store and getting, like, DVDs. And I remember getting a couple of, like, early, I got, like, maybe 1 or 2 VHSs. But then I remember, like,
Yeah.
DVDs starting. So it's crazy to
Well,
think.
the transition between VHS and DVD was smooth, but wasn't smooth. To Blu-ray, did not pass through. The transitioning for people, but when a DVD, just like when the CDs came out, took away the cassette.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing when the videos was in VHS and went to DVD. It took that fun of it, and then the phone came out, the internet came out,
Mhm.
and AOL, American
AOL.
Online came out, and everything else was declining slowly.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a piece of pie. Everybody gonna get some.
Yeah.
Then the pay-per-view came out. Then the videos after 2 weeks, or 2 weeks, as soon as they got released, after 2 weeks they'll be pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
People would pay $6 and $7 to watch the video at home
Like,
instead of buying it, renting it from us.
yeah.
And that was a piece of the pie too. Then eventually went to cable.
Yeah.
Then
So
demand,
streaming.
they come on streaming and cell phone, and people didn't have time to come to rent the videos.
Yeah.
Family time was expired.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit with my mom, eat Chinese or pizza on Friday night
Yeah.
and watch videos.
Yeah.
That was it. Like every Friday night, we'll have people pack house
Yeah, because isn't that
because people ate Chinese or ate pizza.
Didn't you
That
guys?
was
Didn't you guys used to do that on Friday nights? You
Yes,
go.
we used to work.
Well, yeah,
we
but
did
everybody
that
would.
when
Everybody would
when I
come home.
started having kids, we start doing it sometimes. Yeah.
No, like because I
Like the New Orleans.
my mom would tell me that like you guys would all go to grandma's house and on like Friday nights
Yeah.
and do
have
that.
videos and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Wow.
It was a fun time.
Mhm.
So when I opened Dearborn Heights store, I struggled, but we did well in the videos. Then eventually, I found my niche. My niche was porn.
Porn.
My adult room, we couldn't believe people were just grabbing movies to buy like left and right.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to do more.
Mm-hmm.
So I started going to all the porn shops, all the scum places, and to know what they're doing that I'm not doing wrong.
Right.
And do like a lot of video stores. I mean, I did 6 months to a year. I went even to Ohio
Mm-hmm.
to find places where how they were selling and what they were doing different. I realized they were marking every box for rent and for sale.
Mm-hmm.
So I started buying sell through, like a little bit cheaper, like the movies were 2 years, 3 years older,
Mm-hmm.
and put them for sale, and that's what I find my niche. I
people-
realized is adult industry was my niche.
Wow.
My getaway, it wasn't about the products.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it was about the product, like the porn stars or something, but it was mostly about I sold that item and I made $15 or $20 out of it. Wow.
Yeah.
I want more of it.
It was about
give me
flipper.
more. I
Yeah.
want more.
Yeah. Damn. I didn't know that's I mean that's how you got into here. Well, let's take a break real quick and then we'll come back
Okay.
and we're going to go.
Sounds good.
All right. What up, everybody? This is Antonio coming at you from quarantine. If you're watching, peep all these chicken nuggets, the dinosaur ones. And if you're listening, I'm sorry. Just know that I have dinosaur chicken nuggets. But I appreciate you listening to the podcast. If you like it, you should check out my website, AntonioKonja.com. Got all the stuff I've ever worked on. Podcasts, vlogs, short films, work I've done for a bunch of people, stuff with my friends. So yeah, just check it out. I would appreciate it. I put a lot of time into it, especially during quarantine. So, AntonioKonja.com. Thanks. Back to the pod. All right, and we're back. So I took a little pee break.
Yeah, this and that. We picked up some stuff for you.
Yeah. Okay.
To
So
make you really happy.
so we talked about how you came. No pun intended.
We stopped when started getting in adult industry.
Right. So started in the party store, got to the video store.
Video store. I started
into porn, and then you
well,
got
not porn, more adult industry.
like the video store,
The video store, yeah,
The video
DVDs and VHS.
which led it to where we're at now, which is
Adam and Eve stores.
boom, Adam and Eve. The what's the technical term? Like what do you like Adam and Eve? I like anybody.
People always say sex shop is not a
The
sex
adults.
shop. It's more romantic. It's woman oriented. People like when you call sex shop, that's what it was in the 70s and the 80s. All these sex shops and people start doing pure romance. More women will go there. So Adam and Eve, our customer clientele actually is probably 80% is woman.
Mm-hmm.
So women, they could comfortable come in here and shop for their good. How to say it?
For the goods.
For good is not taboo anymore
Yeah.
and hush hush. And I think everybody's God created you. Just use your body to please you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. So anyway, how I came here is
Yeah. So you
I was
were
working at the store and I really want to do more of it. Then somebody told me that Adam Eve was opening a franchisee.
Mm-hmm.
A good friend of mine from New Jersey. So I booked an airlines, me and my family, for vacation to go to Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, it wasn't vacation, was work because
Because you're going.
Adam was over there, and there was convention for adult conventions.
Adam himself was there.
Not Adam himself. It was representative from Adam and Eve actually was there. They were very fresh. I was number 7 store to open up. In Southgate, when I opened
Like,
my first store,
Total.
was number 7. Now there's 100 of them.
Oh wow.
100 Adam and Eve stores available nationwide.
Wow.
So
I guess I always just heard of it from you.
So that's when I started creating my job, because Adam Eve, you can't work there, but you could do all that repairs, ordering, bookkeeping. So you get the weekends free if you want to. So I can go 5-6 days to the convention. Getaway was happening with no problem.
Mm-hmm.
So in a way, I created my job. I created the thing I could do.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing, beautiful things about America.
Mm-hmm. So we're here now. You said Southgate was the first store. We're in Woodhaven now. So we
in
got
Brownstown. We opened in
Brownstown, yeah.
Southgate, believe it or not, 2005. That's when I signed with Adam Eve.
wow.
So you're talking when America was falling their face, 2005, 2006, everything went down. People think it's 2009. No, things started 2005 and 6. When people were losing their houses, I opened a store. Like, I didn't even know. But in
You
3
didn't know
months,
anything about this.
Oh, no.
The industry.
Because people was losing their home. They didn't even care. They never paid the payments to the house, so they were spending it. So that's when they said drugs and
Sex sells.
sex and
Sex
drugs
sells.
and alcohol was high in time in 2006.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I opened my store. An unbelievable business. In 3-4 months, I was doing the numbers that I was doing this year now.
Wow.
That good that location did and industry. That time people were in depressions
Mm-hmm.
and they need to go have fun. So Adam and Aviv was available to give them the tools to go have fun in their houses.
I guess I never thought of it that way. People,
When we talk about sex,
you lose your house. What do you want to do? You want to go bust a nut?
you're just gonna smoke it and drink and have fucking sex.
I mean, that makes sense to me.
So
Something that they leave out of the history books.
yeah, well,
People lost their house and they just wanted to start getting getting at it.
well, there was what they gonna take away from me anymore. They can't take away from me that they could take my house, but they can't take my fun.
Yeah.
So I'm
Can't
gonna
take my dick. Come get it, Gov.
something. So when Adam Eve did well, I decided to open another one,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a little too fast. Maybe location, I struggled a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so funny is when the economy is so well, we do so bad.
Mm-hmm.
When his economy is because people start vacationing, they're not so stressed out
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. So you learn the business is snowball, how it goes.
Yeah.
Product change. If you're out of this business for 3 months or even 6 months, you completely lost because there's a new product every 3 months.
I would figure a lot of it's online because people would.
No,
Does
people
it,
order online because they don't know, and what they get is not the stuff they wanted. What kind of problems they had and what they need is not online. You got to come to the stores and talk to an associate because the training does help. Education classes for these people. They know what tools you need, what product you need.
Mhm.
I'm going to tell you almost 100% satisfaction guarantee.
Mm.
Is what we recommended, what you wanted, and when you ask for it, we lead you to a product, not because we want to make a big sale,
Mhm.
but we know the product is what you're asking for.
Yeah. People are coming in. Huh.
So we have something
Yeah.
to make fun of you
So-
a little bit, the audience.
So normally what I do on this show is I normally have a segment prepared for the guests, but I mean this season is if you're following along, the season's been pretty random, and the guests have been having the segments for me. So Uncle Mike, what do you got?
And
What do you got
remember,
for us?
Antonio, I'm just gonna tell you a couple of things first.
Hit me.
I'm like when I talk about Adam and Eve, talk about sex and stuff like that, it's like eating breakfast. It's like, okay, let's eat breakfast. So I talk about Adam and Eve like something normal.
Yeah.
It's not outside like that. Oh my God. But that's why the family did not like that a lot because I just poked my mind and I told them about product or some things and I didn't realize that I was talking about it.
Right.
So
It's just second
So
nature.
that's got become an outlaw in a lot of places. Uncle Mike is here. Let me run away. He's gonna talk about sex.
He's gonna try.
So,
he's gonna
I
try.
didn't realize it till I got slapped in the face a couple of times. So,
Actually slapped in the face.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Because every time I sat at a wedding table, and Uncle Munder would say, or Uncle Athir would say, "Oh, you guys, do you know what kind of business Mike in?"
And then you gotta talk about it.
Well, don't slap me because I'm gonna slap you harder.
Right.
So I said, "Yeah, I sell big dildos and vaginas and lubes and all that stuff you need
Yeah.
for your bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear what you do,
Yeah.
but we sell them."
But we sell it for you. Don't tell me.
So
All right.
now,
Yeah. So what do you got for?
not only man need a pill, women need a pill sometimes too.
So if you're
we sell a lot of women pills.
So what is the pill for the people who are just listening? Because sometimes some people aren't watching. Some people are just listening. So what does it do? What's the pill for?
The pill will make the girl like a cat. She just wants to hop, 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 and more, more, more. So
like
some
catnip.
ladies, they have a problem. They just can't get there. They can't get to the orgasm, and the pill helps them up to get there. Even the toys. People think, oh, why people buy toys? I'm gonna be expired. No, no. Man could do it once. Woman, she could come 10 times in that sessions. So maybe sometimes women need more, and you can't give her more. So maybe sometimes it's fun maybe to watch her while she's masturbating or using a toy or
So
the pills are. I'm not gonna say 100% important, but enhanced some things in your body that allow you to do.
Okay, so we got the kangaroo pill. Or wait, maybe you know what? Wait, I'm not saying any names because I'm not getting any money off this.
Yeah,
so
that's
no,
right.
no names. We got
No
a pill.
names. So you know what this is?
For the people who aren't watching, we got a bar with a couple of cuffs on it.
Yeah. So this is suspensions bar. So you put your 2 legs in there.
Oh, it's
and
not for
you
your arm.
spread it out, and you can hold on back just like. And this way, the girl she spread her legs and have fun.
There we go. So we got a suspension bar. Not when now.
And,
oh, what else?
And I got something in here. If nobody's not watching, is when you are a bad boy and you don't behave. So we put you in that cage.
Oh, it's a dick cage.
Yeah, it's
not Nick Cage. It's a dick cage.
It's called cock cage. So
Let me see.
we sell tons of it.
There's fucking locks on it.
Yes,
Holy
there's a
shit.
lock, of course.
Oh my god.
So they lock you in. You can go pee, but if you get a hard, you're hurt like son of a bitch.
Oh, that doesn't.
So this is for naughty boys that can't get hard outside the house.
That sounds fucking awful.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
if
but
whatever
people
you're
wear it
into,
not
we don't kink
because-
shame. We don't
People
kink
wear it
shame.
not because they wear it more for fetish, more for the pain,
Mm-hmm.
and then anything else. So it's more for pain.
Oh my gosh! Just even looking at that makes me have to pee.
Yeah.
Oh god, a dick cage.
There's a lot more than that in the store. But we sell them wide. I mean, we're for romance. We have good for a lot of women. And I like to see men with open wallet because that's what makes me happy. Spend and
You say
pay my kids' college tuition.
You're saying I don't care
and
what
pay
you,
my payment, house payment, and I love you more.
you're saying. I don't give a. I don't care what you're into. Just
Hey, I didn't ask what you're gonna spend it. You didn't pay your phone bill. That's not my problem. Just buy more stuff.
all right. So what else you got?
Well, I have this one. It's called. Should I say the name?
Say it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Womanizer.
Oh, it's
Womanizer
called a
is like, it's #1 toy almost in America right now. It's like awesome. Think of it, vacuum. You're going down there with your mouth wide open and doing vacuuming. You were like, oh my God. Lady will have an orgasm 30 second, maybe 60 second. She'll have a full orgasm.
And it's called the Womanizer.
Womanizer. And we have a Satisfier, unbelievable. It's great price, 2 products. So check out those at Adam and Eve. It's awesome, awesome products.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Should I say the name? Oh, okay. Because I'm not.
I just said it.
It's okay.
I don't get commission out of it, but I get the sales out of it.
And I get nothing. We're just.
Well,
I mean, we get to use.
You get to watch us, and you want more of us.
Yeah, I mean, we're sitting. We got to.
We only sit in a crappy place where there's no dildos, no nothing. But there is.
That's all
stuff
right.
for dancers. Remember the movie Hustlers?
Yeah.
I lived that.
Really?
Because dancers, when I opened Adam and Eve in Southgate, dancers were coming all day long and buying shit like a load. Every dancer would spend $200 with every time she comes in with no problem buying new shoes, new this, new top, new this, new this. And exactly the movie Hustler, exactly what happened at Eve. Those bitches would come and buy a thon for $15 and complain. By the time they had it in their hand, the time they walked out, oh my God, $15. I'm paying too much. Bitch, you're making $200, $500 a night. So what the fuck you complaining about? So anyway, that's exactly what happened.
Did you ever
in
see
Hustler
J-Lo?
happened to Adam and Eve. Our sales on the dance were down to nothing, to almost slim, because there was no dancers. They're not making no money. They were
I didn't see
offering
the movie.
something else. Watch the movie.
Oh.
That's exactly what happened to Adam and Eve in Society of Dancers or Strippers or however, Gentleman Club.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't see it. I know J Lo and Cardi B were in it.
Yeah.
Who else was in it? I know J Lo was in
The
it.
lady, the Asian lady from the movie, the Rich Asian movie.
Oh, that's another one I didn't see.
Yeah.
I gotta see that. Anyways. Oh man, Uncle, crazy time. Thanks for being. Thank.
Open so talk loudly. Yeah. I like to take over.
Yeah, I think this might have been one of the shows that I've talked the least amount on. But I'm not mad at it.
But this is the industry. I mean, that's what I am in. I like it. It's a $1 billion industry.
Really?
We go to a lot of conventions, a lot
Holy
of
fuck.
seminars. So there's a lot of education stuff behind this. It's not just products. Where we sell, what we offer to people is great times for them to do it at home and open their mind. And
A-
sex is beautiful.
$1 billion industry though.
More than $1 billion.
Holy
industry.
shit.
There's stuff everywhere right now. We were just in convention. They were doing. They were, camp girls. They're really, really big right now,
Mhm.
and huge in our industry too. They come and buy stuff, and to be camp girls is really big. We went to convention, and it was the same time there was a camp girls convention, camp
Mhm.
girls and boys convention,
Yeah.
and they have a sign by Oliver that said, "We interview, accept application from anybody, any gender, any transitioning."
Mhm.
Gay, lesbian, or anything else, transgender. It
Yeah.
was just, wow. So think of it, your mind is so wide,
Yeah.
things
That's
to offer there in the camp
Yeah, every-
lifetime, whatever it is.
the real equal opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Wow. I mean, I don't know. This is, I mean.
I want more of this. I want more to Adam and Eve.
Mhm.
We are here to stay. Internet, we're not afraid of it because what we offer, internet doesn't offer. Maybe they offer a lot of stuff, but a lot of stuff you got to remember is could be a lot of bootlegs. A lot of it people said it's not the same in the box what it came in with the pictures. With a lot of stuff on the internet, they
You're getting a used, used.
well, we
thing.
don't want to say that.
Not. I'm
But
not
we
saying
say,
here.
We
I'm
say
saying-
is stuff like what's in the picture. It's just they steal the product picture from companies,
Mhm.
and
You're getting a
what
secondhand-
you're getting hand is not the same stuff.
You're getting a secondhand
It's
used.
counterfeit, however call it, or not the right stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I recommend always, what you're spending, come over. This is the place for you. Go to your local stores and really, I think you get better education classes.
You'll learn more and
And the price is not better different than online.
yeah,
We'll probably have more and easier to shop than online.
yeah. Plus, I mean, yeah, like you're saying, you got
In
people
every
who
store
come.
we have different stuff sells. Like in here, they sell a lot of fetish stuff, like a lot of that just showed you products, and they sell a lot of rings, rings for men.
Mhm. You could say
Every
you could
store,
say cock.
every store sells a lot more different things.
You could say cock on here.
Oh, well, it's a change in here, just like any other businesses. Like for a while was all about anal. It still is about anals. I mean, people buy
Mhm.
these anal plugs and they have a jewelry on it at the end
Mhm.
for picture posing. They just take pictures, butt plug in their butt,
Oh.
and have a jewel sticking out.
Oh, I thought the butt
So-
plug like took the picture. I was like, that's
So
that's not
really, then now, for a while was pegging.
Mhm.
Strap-on was selling like zillions every day.
So it's a fast like it's changing.
Trend change all the time.
Wow.
Yeah. So right now is a lot of it. The suction, like I showed you, like womanizer, satisfier is really popular. Wands are really popular right now. It's just going to trend.
Mhm.
Dildo's always popular because the manhood always people wants it. And need.
People need.
I will tell you a funny story. I was one time
Yeah.
doing marketing, and I was in a lesbian bar.
Mhm.
It closed down now, and I had some strap on. I have some dildos with strap on. Yeah, like I couldn't sell, so I had like 10 of them. I took them all with me, and I took a whole bunch of promotion stuff. Then this drag queen, she was doing the promotion, and I gave her one, and she looked it up, opened up. She goes, "It's fucking strap on," and she said, "It has a penis," and she goes, "You lesbian like that?"
Mhm.
was a penis. She was like, she was making fun of
Yeah.
the lesbian. But anyway, it's a
How,
things.
how often? I went to one drag show at school. Maybe it was last year, and that shit was so much fun. Like they were,
Fun.
it was so much fun.
If you don't pay attention to them, they come to you and tease
They're
you.
mean.
Till they get their tips.
There was a girl. There was a girl who was sitting in the front row, and I think she was doing her homework, or like she just wasn't paying attention. And it was a free show.
Yeah.
We go, and I was sitting in the very back because I think I was working on a final or something, so I just like stopped in just to see what was up. And the girl was sitting up front, and she just wasn't paying attention. And the drag queen came off the stage in her face and was like, "Am I
Singing.
that fucking boring to you?"
Mhm.
And I was like, "Oh God."
Mhm.
But I mean, so like
I
I
have
was-
been to one of the drag show because I was doing promotion.
yeah,
too.
because I remember
And
used
one
to
of
do
the
that.
drag show, one of the lady I didn't care for,
Mm-hmm.
and she was wearing a very very short dress, and you could see his balls, and it's like, oh my god, that's such a turn off. Then he seen me, I was like going like this, like I'm not gonna tip her any,
Yeah.
and I had a bunch of money with me, and she put her face right in my face, and she would not. She kept singing till I tipped her the money, and she walked away. She got what she wanted from me, my attention.
There, from the one that I went to, I mean, she was forceful. Are they like? I mean, because I remember you used to throw the shows,
Mm-hmm.
and
You did well.
I always heard they were a lot of fun. I just never. I was always working the nights that they were.
We did a
going
lot,
on.
very good, but become out of hand a little bit. Become expensive, and last minute sales tickets.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of pressure. I used to do all of it, like from the food to get all these booked and organize it and all. So it was a lot of work. I thought about maybe fun and stuff like that, but after that, it just become
Too much work for
too
what
much
it's-
work for the
what
little
it-
thing you get.
Yeah.
You get more bad publicity than good publicity
Yeah.
because they think we are more scumbag, but really we are good stores.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I had to
Stop doing it.
stop doing it.
Yeah. I would.
You learn,
yeah.
you live and learn. You go in this and changes every year. You get something you want to do it. Then you realize it's not gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just bummed because I never got to go to one. I
Oh,
heard they were fun.
Mayor came in a couple of times. Bjorn came in all the time.
Yeah.
They were fun. They were good drag queens. There was one of them was she was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Her name was Naomi, and she did so great job. She was from Cuban, but she did a phenomenal job. Beyonce and everything else. But one of them remind me. I wanted to one of the drag queens. I wanted to do a theme for me, and I choose the song, and I told her what I wanted to do. She was a heavy gentleman, a lady, whatever you want,
Mhm.
gentleman drag queen. Was kind of heavy set white guy. I said, I want you to do the last number. I want you to play Rapid by the Queen.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
I want you to do that song for me, but I want you to come full dress as a drag, and you take every single piece out of your hair, your eyelashes, your makeup, your clothes, everything to be a guy.
Yeah.
I want you to do that. And he performed that song, and there was so many straight men sitting. That person, when the end of the song, he came in and gave me a big hug and a kiss. He said he made $300 on that one song.
Wow. Holy shit.
$300. There was a straight man walking to him and giving him $20 and $40 because he was doing such a good job.
Yeah.
He's just like, I'll work for you anytime you want me for free. Because you know what you want, you
Yeah.
know what you're doing.
Yeah.
But I couldn't do it anymore.
Damn.
$300, one song.
For one song? Fuck.
Yeah.
So, I mean, so we're here now. We're here in Adam and Eve. What do you think's next? What do you think?
Well, I do an open restaurant. It's not a mistake, but it is because it's taken all my time. And I really, really I enjoy Adam and Eve. Restaurant is a Mexican Mediterranean food,
Mhm.
and we do a lot of vegans. So everything we do in Mexican Mediterranean, we do like vegan menu too.
A vegan option.
So it's a big wide market for that. But
For vegan or
for vegan, for downriver is not many choices, but people in downriver. If it were maybe in Oakland County,
Mhm.
maybe it would have been different. Maybe
Mhm.
I don't know, but maybe in Detroit would have been different. But we're doing okay,
Mhm.
and only time will tell because I'm a salesman and I sell you and I give you my heart to you. when you leave, you will leave super happy.
So
I sell confidence and I sell food from the heart.
yeah, and I mean it's actually I think after this I'm gonna go and get a shawarma because I'm.
Maybe quesadilla. Your mom liked quesadilla the other day.
I mean I'm for
He's
for
half Mexican, half Mediterranean, Arabic.
half
So
Chaldean, half
when
Mexican.
you're Mexican, you want to eat Mediterranean, and when you are Mediterranean, you want to eat Mexican.
That's I mean for sure, but like most of the time I'm eating. I mean I don't think that I'm eating. I don't eat very much of either. I don't eat very much Mexican. And I don't eat very much.
I want you to try
Mediterranean.
chorizo, vegan chorizo.
I don't like chorizo. I don't like.
Well, we have chicken shawarma and it's vegan too. We make chicken shawarma vegan.
I think that's what I'm
So
gonna
we
get.
have chorizo's vegan. We do.
Love me some
and
garlic
the cakes,
sauce.
All the cakes my wife makes are vegan.
Oh,
I just booked a
shouts
baby
out to
shower.
Auntie Rita. She kills
and
kills the bakery.
The lady, she's having a baby. She's vegan. She told her mom to come in, and her mom was on her phone. She goes to her, I'm gonna book the place because the guy is so nice, and he's so give me so much food and give me so much ideas, and is very thoughtful, and that's what I do. I don't like to scam people because I don't like to be cheated.
Yeah.
I like to give people everything they want and more.
Yeah. So right now the next venture is Sabor.
Sabor right now. I'm waiting maybe. Hopefully, if my son willing come back from Chicago, hopefully that I could open more Adam and Eve stores with him, and we could explore and be bigger. And I want to do it in Oakland County and Macomb, and maybe Washington.
Maybe.
I hope so. I hope the day comes soon, not tomorrow. Today.
Well, Uncle, I'm gonna end this how I always end them. First off.
What? You
Thanks.
didn't put the magazines up.
Oh yeah, shit! I forgot. So okay, you showed all of your stuff, and I wanted to show this Color Me Boobs.
So when you're bored, you go on an airplane or you're sitting in home instead of looking at a fucking phone. Take a little pencil and start coloring some of these boobs.
Color some boobs.
And maybe take your stress away from the social media.
Oh, this one's for the people.
Don't do it when you're naked.
We got melons. Color those melons. I forgot to show this. Damn. So
the coloring book is not just for the kids.
No, you have your XXX.
And it's not for grandmas only. It's for men, for women.
For the men who want to color.
Or for women that she likes boob.
For the men and women who want to color. Color my boobs. Available at your local Adam and Eve. Color my boobs. For the people who are.
Will be great.
It's a great stress reliever. Boobs are a great stress reliever.
And for adult only, maybe for think around Christmas time, white elephant will be the one day everybody wants to grab, or the one day when they said, "Fuck no."
I think that might be my white elephant gift this year.
Affordable, only what $10 or $15? $9.99.
Boom, $9.
Cheap.
Color me boobs. So Uncle, thanks.
Affordable.
Thanks for being on today. I'm gonna end it how I end all of these.
Because the Heineken, Corona, we only do
we're only
fisting
doing
now.
fist.
No more handshakes, okay?
We only fist.
Hope to God they find a cure. Thank you. Soon.
So the last question I'm gonna ask. So the whole show is, should we do a podcast? We talk about a lot of stuff. Uncle, should we do a podcast?
Another one?
Should we do a podcast?
Yes.
All right, boom. There we go. Thanks. Well, that's all, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time. A Tone Time production.